Hello everyone, and this is basically Deobrata here. So basically in our previous lecture we discussed the conic section from class 11, and in today's class we'll cover here the vector algebra from class 12, very important topic for JEE Main Advanced Mathematics. So we now cover the topics here: the vector algebra, the algebra of vector and modulus of vector, scalar or dot product of two vector and its application, vector or cross product of two vector and its application, scalar and vector triple product. Number of questions are coming in the entrance in the JEE Main. There are 2 or 3 questions, and the advanced 2 questions from this chapter vector algebra. Let's get started. First of all, we now discuss the chapter summary in a nutshell and the previous year problem coming in JEE Main and Advanced, and after we got time we just clarify the all chapter of the theory session. So the first of one in the vector, that the unit vector number 1. Okay, the unit vector means the a cap is basically the vector of a by the modulus of the vector. This is written as a vector divided by a, where basically the mod a cap is 1 unit. Now the addition of vectors. Addition of vectors, that this is basically the law of triangle. Here this is A, B and this C. This is A, B and this is the A plus B. Basically here this C is OB. Okay, this is nothing but, sorry, this is basically the O, and here that OA vector plus AB, this is equal to A plus B. This is the addition of two vectors. Now the triangle law, very important. Triangle law, that this is a triangle of OAB. This direction and the joining direction. This is basically the OA plus AB, that is equal to OB. So the AB or is equal to OB minus OA. This is the triangle law. Next, position vector of point P which divide line AB in ratio m is to n. Very important. Number 4, I just write here the position vector of point P which divide line which divides line AB in the ratio m is to n, that is, suppose this one. Here this is O, A and the B. Okay, this is the A vector, that is the B vector. So this is the P the ratio m is to n. So the OP is equal to m OB plus n into A vector divided by m plus n. This is nothing but mb plus na divided by m plus n. If P is the midpoint of OB, P is the midpoint of OB, AB, then that will become that the OP that will become the OP that is equal to half of A plus B. Now, two-dimensional unit vector. Next, number 5. Two-dimensional unit vector. So, the two-dimensional unit vector, that is, suppose this is origin x and the y. This is any point P, that is the xy. So, this one be the M. Just a minute. Basically, charging my laptop into the charger. That here, this is the R and this is the I cap. So, basically, in triangle OPM, OP is what? OM plus MP. That means the R vector that is equal to xi plus yj. Okay. And the modulus of R vector that is equal to the square root of x square plus y square. Now, the three-dimensional vectors. Number 6. Three-dimensional vectors. That is, R is written in the form xi yj plus zk, where the ijk is the unit vector along the x, y and the z axis. Show the addition of two vectors. First, the addition. Addition means suppose the R1 that is equal to x1i plus y1j z1k, and the another that is the R2 x2i y2j z2k. So now the addition of two vectors, that is the R1 plus R2, that is equal to x1 plus x2i y1 plus y2j plus z1 plus z2k. And here basically the r square that is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. Next, the direction cosine. Very important. The direction cosines. That means suppose this is origin x, y and the z. This be the any point P that is defined a1, a2, a3. This is the AB vector. So that makes this x with the alpha, y the beta, and the z the gamma. Okay. So the direction cosine here, the OP vector, that is equal to A1i, A2j, A3k. If OP inclined to OX, OY, OZ of an angle alpha, beta, gamma, alpha, beta and the gamma angle, then mod of OP means what? Root over A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square, and the cos alpha, that is basically the A1 divided by mod of OP. This is important. Means the A1 is divided by square root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. This is the cos alpha. Next, the cos beta. Cos beta is A2 by square root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. Next, the cos gamma. Cos gamma, that is A3 is divided by square root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. And one important result, therefore, the cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, that is equal to 1. Vector equation of line passing through the point A and B, very important. Number 8. Vector equation of a line passing through two points, that is A and the B, basically in this form. Okay, this is the O, A and the B. O and B, this is the P external point, this is the A vector, that is the B, here this is the R. So the equation will be R vector equal to A vector plus N into B minus A vector. This is the equation. Condition for 3 point to be collinear, very important. Condition for 3 point to be collinear. That means, suppose XA plus YB plus ZC, that is equal to 0. That means the condition X plus Y plus Z, linear combination of the coefficient of the vector ABC, should be 0. Next, dot and cross product of vector. Dot and cross product of vector. Number 1, scalar or dot product. Scalar or dot product. This is called the inner product. That dot product means A dot B, that is equal to AB cos theta. Ijk orthogonal vector, that means the I dot I, that is equal to Z dot Z, that is equal to K dot K. This is equal to I square, J square, K square. This is 1. And the I dot Z, Z dot I, Z dot K, K dot Z, K dot I dot K, that is the 0. Suppose if A vector, that is A1i, A2j, A3k, and the B, that is the B1i, B2j, B3k. That means the A dot B, that is equal to A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. If AB is mutually perpendicular, if AB is mutually perpendicular, that means the A dot B, this is equal to 0. Number 2, vector or cross product. Vector or cross product. That is the A cross B defined as the AB sin theta to the direction n cap, and the magnitude is AB sin theta. Direction perpendicular to both A and B, where n is a unit vector. This is magnitude, and the direction is basically perpendicular to both A and B. This is the direction, and n, this is the unit vector. Perpendicular to A and B. So, okay, if the condition A cross B, this is equal to 0, then two vectors are parallel. Suppose ijk be the unit vector, okay, then the I cross I, this is equal to j cross j, this is equal to k cross k, this is equal to 0. And the one thing is that basically this rule, this is the I, this is the j, this is the k. So the I cross j means the k, and the j cross I, that is the minus k. J cross k, this will become I, and the k cross j, this will become minus I. K cross I, that will be j, and the I cross j, that will be minus j. Next, if two vector, the A, basically the A1i, A2j, A3k, and the B vector, that is the B1i, B2j, B3k. So the A cross B will become A cross B, that is basically the ijk, this will become A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. Now split this determinant, it will become the A2, B3 minus A3, B2 I plus A3, B1 minus A1, B3 J plus A1, B2 minus A2, B1 A. Okay. Next, express for sin theta. Expression for sin theta, very important. This will be number 3. Expression for sin theta. This is basically AB sin theta n cap is nothing but what? A2 B3 minus A3 B2I plus A3 B1 minus A1 B3 Z plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1 K. That means the sine square theta equal to numerator A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square into B1 square B2 square plus B3 square, and in the numerator A2 B3 minus A3 B2 whole square plus A3 B1 minus A1 B3 whole square plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1 whole square. This will become the expression of the sine theta. Next, some important note. Important note. If AB represents side of triangle, suppose this is a triangle. A and the B side, then the area of the triangle would become half mod of A cross B. Next, AB diagonal of quadrilateral. Suppose this one. This is a diagonal A and that is another B. Then the area that will become half mod A cross B. Next, the work done by the force. Work done, that is the W, F dot D. This is nothing but F d cos theta. That means F dot d cos theta. Next, moment of force. Very important. Moment of force means F equal to R cross F. This is the moment of force. Basically this one. I, J, K. Okay. X, Y, Z, capital X, capital Y, capital Z. Where the R vector is Xi, Yj, Zk, and the F is Xi, capital Yj, capital Zk. This is the moment of force. Next, the triple product of vector. Number 1. Triple product of vector, that the scalar triple product. The scalar triple product means that the A vector dot B cross C defined in the form A dot B cross C. Suppose the A vector in the form A1I, A2J, A3K, B, B1I, B2J, B3K, and the C, C1I, C2J, C3K. So then the A dot B cross C will become just in this form. Put this value, you will get this one. The A1 into B2C3 minus B3C2 plus A2 into B3C1 minus B1C3 plus A3 into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. And the determinant form, this is the A dot B cross C is nothing but this one, determinant of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2 and C3. Next, properties of scalar triple product. Properties. Properties means the first property, scalar triple product does not depend on the position of the dot or the cross. That means the number one property, that the A cross B dot C, this is equal to A dot B cross C. Next property, scalar triple product ABC remains unchanged as their cyclic order remains unchanged. When the cyclic order of vector is changed, it changes its sign but not in magnitude. That means it is defined in this form, the A, B box of ABC. This is equal to B, C, A. This is equal to C, A, B. And when, suppose the ABC box of ABC, this will become the minus of B, A, C. This is the minus of A, C, B. Okay. Number 3. Scalar triple product vanishes if any two of its vector are same. That means A, B. This will become 0. Suppose A, B, A. This will also be 0. Suppose the B, A. This will also be 0. Property number 4. Scalar triple product of unit vector is 1. That means the ijk, this is, suppose the jki, that is equal to kij. This will be the 1. Geometrical interpretation of scalar triple product. Number 3. Geometrical interpretation. Geometrical interpretation, that means the A dot B cross C is equivalent to volume of parallelepiped. PA, RA, LLE, LE, PI, PED. Volume of parallelepiped. This is this one. The origin X and the Y. This is a parallelepiped. This volume. This is the A. This is C. And that is the B. Okay. Condition for 3 vector to be coplanar is very important. Number 4. Coplanar, most important. This is coplanar condition. That means the box of ABC should be 0. A, B, C box should be 0. This is the condition for any 3 vector that become the coplanar. Next, the vector triple product and its properties. This will be, this is A, basically A1. Next, B1. B, vector triple product. Number 1. It is defined as A cross B cross C. This is nothing but A dot C into B minus A dot B into C. We just back minus cap rule. Okay, back minus cap rule. This means this is nothing but back B A dot C minus cap C A dot B. Equivalent. Suppose A, B, C are in the form, then the vector triple product defined at the A cross B cross C is equal to the determinant of ijk A1, A2, A3, and here it will become the PQR. Suppose, let's say PQR, where the A is what? A1I, A2J, A3K. B means the B1I, B2J, B3K. And the C, C1I, C2J, C3K. And the P here, B2C, B2C3 minus B3C2. And the Q, this is the B3C1 minus B1C3. And the R, that is the B1C2 minus B2C1. Next, vector equation of a line passing through A and B. Very important. Vector equation of a line passing through A and parallel to B. Vector equation of a line passing through A and parallel to B. Passing through A and parallel to B. That is parallel to, that is equal to the R cross B is equal to A cross B. Very important. Very important concept. Number 3. Equation of line passing through 2 points A and B. Two points, basically the two vector point, okay, A and B. This will be R minus A into B minus A, that is equal to 0. R minus A into B minus A, that is equal to 0. Next, number 4. Equation of line passing through A and perpendicular to non-parallel vectors C and B. Very important. Equation of line passing through A and perpendicular to non-parallel vector C and B. This is nothing but the R minus A cross C cross D, this is equal to 0. Number 5. Equation of plane passing through the vector ABC. This is very important. Equation of plane passing through the vector A, B and the C. This would become R dot box of B cross C plus C cross A plus A cross B. This is equal to box of ABC. This is the equation. Number 6. Equation of plane passing through point A and perpendicular to N. These all are important. Equation of plane passing through point A and perpendicular to N cap. This is the P equal to R dot N divided by mod of N. This is nothing but the A dot N divided by the mod of N. H, the R dot N equal to A dot N. Next, reciprocal system of vector. Basically the reciprocal vector. Number 7. This is the last one. Reciprocal system of vector. This is nothing but, suppose ABC be the non-coplanar vector, A, B and the C be the non-coplanar, then A prime, this is the reciprocal vector, this is nothing but the B cross C divided by box of ABC, and the B, this is the C cross A divided by box of ABC, and the C, that the A cross B divided by box of ABC. This from a reciprocal system of vector ABC. From a reciprocal system of vectors for the A, B and the C. So we now complete our theory discussion session. Now the go ahead problem discussion class. First problem. First question. This is the JEE Main 2023 recent questions. Says that if the points with position vector alpha I 10j plus 13k and 6i plus 11j plus 11k, 9 by 2i plus beta j plus 8k are co-linear, then 19 alpha minus 6 beta whole square is equal to what? Try yourself and give me the feedback of the answers. Here A, B, C are given. Okay. So that if collinear, okay, this B are collinear means collinear means if the PA, QB and the RC are co-linear, then the PQ parallel QR parallel PR. Now the PQ is what? This is the 6 minus alpha I plus J minus twice K, and the QR 3 by 2I plus beta minus 11 J minus the 19K. Now the PQ is parallel to QR, that is equal to the 6 minus alpha by 3 by 2, that is equal to 1 by beta minus 11, that is equal to 2 by 19. So from this equation number 1, we'd get that the 19 alpha equal to 117 and the 6 beta equal to 123. Therefore, the 19 alpha minus 6 beta whole square, this will become what? 117 minus 123 whole square. This will become the 36. 36 would be the correct answers. Next problem. Question number 2. Recent questions. JEE Main 2024. For lambda greater than 0, let theta be the angle between the vector AB. If the vector A plus B and A minus B are mutually perpendicular, then the value of the 14 cos theta whole square is equal to what? So, here the A plus B, that would become 4I lambda minus 1J minus K, and the A minus B equal to twice I plus lambda plus 1J minus 5K. H, this is given the A plus B perpendicular to A minus B. Therefore, the A plus B dot A minus B, that is equal to 0, or 4I plus lambda minus 1J minus K dot minus twice I lambda plus 1J minus 5K. This is 0. Or this will become the minus 8 plus lambda minus 1 into lambda plus 1 plus 5 equal to 0. You would get the lambda square minus 1 equal to 3. That means the lambda equal to plus minus 2. Here is given lambda greater than 0. Therefore, lambda would become plus 2. Okay. So now, the value of the cos theta. The cos theta equal to A dot B divided by AB mod A mod B. Put this value here. So here the I plus 2J minus 3K dot Ci minus J plus 2K is divided by the square root of 1 plus 4 plus 9 into square root of 9 plus 1 plus 4. So this would become 3 minus 2 minus 6 is divided by root 14 into root 14. So that would become minus 5 by 14. Or the 14 cos theta, that would become minus 5. Or you have to find the 14 cos theta whole square. This would become what? 25. 25 would be the correct answers. Option D is correct. Next, go ahead. Question number 3. This is another recent question, JEE Main 2023. Let A, B, C vectors. If R is a unit vector such that R cross B equal to C cross B and R dot A equal to 0, then 25 mod R square is equal to what? So here one thing is that this is given the R cross B equal to C cross B, or the R cross B minus C cross B equal to 0. That means the R minus C cross B equal to 0, or the R minus C cross 0 means this is parallel to B. Therefore, so R minus C some constant lambda into B. So R equal to what? Lambda B plus C. Put this value here. Here R is given, or lambda I minus j plus 2 k plus 5i minus 3j plus 3 k. Okay, that is equal to lambda plus 5i plus minus lambda minus 3j plus 2 lambda plus 3k. Also, it is given that R dot A equal to 0. That means the lambda plus 5 into I plus minus lambda minus 3j plus 2i lambda plus 3k with the dot product of I plus 2i j plus 3i k, that is equal to 0. Or this will become the lambda plus 5 minus 2i lambda minus 6 plus 6 lambda plus 9 equal to 0. That means 5 lambda plus 8 equal to 0. Lambda would become minus 8 by 5. So lambda minus 8 by 5, that means the R would become minus 8 by 5 into B plus C. Put this value. That means the 5 are equal to minus 8B plus 5C. Okay. That the minus 8 into B means, put this value, this will be the vector I minus j plus 2i k plus 5 into 5i minus 3j plus 3i k. Calculate this. This would become 17i minus 17j minus 7j minus k. So you have to find, therefore, 25 mod R square. That would what? 17 whole square plus minus 7 whole square plus minus 1 whole square. This would become what? 289 plus 49 plus 1. That would become 339. 339 would be the correct answers. 339. That means 339. Option C would be correct. Next, the question number 4. JEE Main 2022 NAT numerical answer type. Let A and B the two vectors such that mod of A plus B square equal to mod A square plus 2 mod of B square and AB equal to 3 and the A cross B mod square equal to 75. Then mod A square is equal to what? So here it given that given vector equation that the mod of A plus B whole square, this is the mod A square plus twice mod B square and the A dot B equal to 3. That means as the mod A square plus mod B square plus twice A dot B, this is equal to what? Mod A square plus twice mod B square plus twice A dot B. This is the 6. That implies that A cross B mod square 75. This is given. So it will become mod A square mod B square minus A dot B whole square. This is the 75. Simple. Or mod A square common 6 minus 9. This is the 75. Therefore, mod A square will be 14. 14 would be the correct answers. 14 would be the correct answers. Next question. Question number 5 is very important. JEE Main 2023 MCQ. Let A minus I plus J plus K. A dot B equal to 1. A cross B equal to I minus J. Then A minus 6B is equal to what? First, pause this video and read out the question carefully. Let us try. After that, try yourself the solution. And next, feedback me the solution by commenting the answers. Okay. Very important questions. Here, you have to find the A minus 6B. Given equation H minus I minus J plus K and the A dot B equal to 1 and A cross B equal to I minus J. Equation number 1. Multiply equation 1 by A. Multiplying equation 1 by A. That means the A cross B, this is nothing but A cross I minus J. H A cross B cross C, this is equal to ACB minus ABC. So, that the A dot B into A minus A dot A into B, it will become what? A minus 3B. That is equal to, put this value, minus I minus J plus K cross I minus J. Now we know that A dot A equal to mod A square. So, mod A is equal to what? Square root of A1 square, A2 square, A3 square. That is equal to square root of minus 1 square, minus 1 square, plus 1 square. Or the mod A equal to square root 3 or mod A square equal to 3. And the minus I minus j plus k cross I minus j. This is written in the form, determinant form, that the I j k with the component minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1, minus 1, 0. Split this I into 0, minus 1, minus 1, minus j into 0, minus 1, plus k into 1, minus or minus 1. Okay. So this would become what? The I plus j plus twice k. So the A minus 3b, that is become the I plus j plus twice k, or the 3b equal to what? A minus this vector, that is the I plus j plus twice k. So now you have to find A minus 6b. This is nothing but A minus twice into 3b. Put this value. A vector means minus I minus j plus k minus twice into minus twice I minus twice j minus k. So this is nothing but 3i plus 3j plus 3k. So finally A minus 6b is equal to size into I plus j plus k. This would be the answers. I plus j plus k. Okay. So today is 27 02 25. This is the answers. Which option is correct? B. Thrice into I plus j plus k. Now, we now discuss the 5 important questions coming in the JEE Main Advanced Mathematics. For your better concept clarification and practice, I usually give you the another 5 important questions from this topic, Vector Algebra. Watch this video and take a screenshot quickly. All questions are coming from the JEE Main basically. First question is Main 2021. Second question is very important, vector. Most important question here, that the question number 1, because here given the 4 point are coplanar. then the sum of all possible value of the lambda is what? Coplanar means the determinant value of the component should be 0. Means the determinant of 1, 5, 35, 7, 5, 5, 1 lambda, 7, 2 lambda, 1, 2. This would become 0. You split this determinant and get this value of the lambda. So I think you just take a screenshot of my 5 important problem. So I think you, after solving these 10 important questions coming from the chapter Vector Algebra, I think you will be able to solve any other questions from this topic. So last but not the least, in our contact section that solve this homework, and if anyone needs this file or my study material or my YouTube lecture, just mail without no hesitation with this ID catschrodingers1935@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Stay well and happy.